and his men stole the queen from her bed and bound her in her grave. The seas be ours and by the power where we will we roam. All together, voice of God's heart. These old, these young beggars never shall be gone. All together, voice of God's heart. These young beggars never shall be done. Never shall we die. Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, whatever the case may be for you. Thanks for coming. Here we are again, all aboard the Tempest. Didn't forget that, did I? Here aboard the Tempest. I'm waiting for a few of you to come in before I do anything majorly. But at the same time, I'm trying to drown out the background noise that I'm hearing. But you know how that goes. Sometimes you can and sometimes you can't. It gets too loud. I'll even shut the music off. I just can't. I can't try to compete with my background like this all the time. You know, I just can't do it at a constant. That's just how it is. Let's listen to some blues music, and I'll try to pump that loud enough while I deal with what's in the background. Yeah, that's always a better bet. Yeah. Anyway, we don't want that airspace, but I got about 12 seconds or so that I got to use up until this, so I can keep above the background noise that keeps getting louder. And, you know, I can't help it. I warned them that I was going to go live at this time, and nobody seemed to listen to me. So I'm just going to keep getting louder to combat their loud in the background noise. And Okay, here's the music. I know I can get that loud enough. Damn, hey, bro. I got to keep it loud because my background doesn't have respect for me right now. Keep wise and loud. Sorry it's so loud. It's the big background. Let's see if I can probably lower it a little bit. Let's try that. I've got great housemates. All I do is let them know. Got a show going. All right. It's happy 420, everybody. You betcha. Let's try this. We might get a commercial in there, and I will try to stop that. Oh, off to a good start tonight. All I do is remind you. Good. housemates here. Let them know ahead of time. And remind them, we're all drinking. We got a live show going on. Don't tell nobody to shut up in their own home, not for a damn minute. Nope. Hey, just remember, that's what I'm doing in the background. Okay. We're all good, man. Good, I love you. I don't complain much. I don't have much to complain about. So I don't complain much. Shout outs. Let's get the shout outs going here. 801. He'll be here sooner or later. He always is. 801 is dedicated. J Blues. He may pop in. I'm tempting him. He knows. Every time I play this kind of music, his fingers get to twitching. He's one hell of a keyboardist. JB. And Isle of Wight there. He's part of the crew, man. Don't know what he's going to do yet. Don't know what part of the crew he is, but he's here. If he doesn't catch us while we're live, he catches up. I'm glad to hear that. Reese. Definitely Reese. But Reese is one of our founding members. I don't have a founding member status that I'm making, but I haven't started subscriptions or any of that yet. There's not enough call for it, not with only less than 110 subscribers. Dirty Mike. Gotta say hello to Dirty Mike. I go with his panel, he comes online occasionally. Oh yeah. Thumbs up to him. Toad. I call you Todd. I'm calling you Todd, whether you want it or not. Todd's usually a regular on here. We'll see if he comes on tonight. We're just getting started. There's a few others on here. It's good. You know, Motor City right now. How's he got himself listed on? Motorboat Maniac. He's got himself listed. Broke Fishing. I will mention you do Broke Fishing. Sorry. I go to yours once in a while. At least give you a thumbs up. I know you want me to say something, but then everybody wants me to talk, and man, I don't want to come up, and I just want to drink my fucking coffee, man. Peace sign, hello, hi, and let me say here, swilling it. Yeah. I'm going to go lower that a little bit, because I know I'm fighting with it right now with my voice. So my voice isn't so smooth, like a DJ's would be. A lot of people told me I should be a DJ. I got that kind of voice. Not that real deep voice, but I got a deep enough voice where, yeah, I'll convince middle-aged ladies to buy the product. Big Blues. Working on your bike. All right. Kind of getting late to be doing that. I don't know. The same time zone I am. I didn't do much riding today. I will tomorrow. Every night I drink, the next day I seem to go on. I want to sweat a lot of that out of me, man. I get the hell out of here. You know, if you think I just throw on regular clothes and hop on my bike and ride, like a joyride, you're sadly mistaken. I have these body wraps that make me sweat double what I normally would. I love to feel that sweat. I like to feel like I've exhausted myself. And by the time I get home, I'm almost hanging on my handlebars by my damn elbows rather than my hands because my hands hurt, my arms hurt. I love that feeling. I get home, I get a good meal in me. Hell yeah, get good and high because I don't take even cigarettes with me when I'm out riding. I ain't got time to smoke. Hell yeah, let's get this music back in the background. Heritage Deluxe. Oh no shit. It's a nice place. That's like the old Raleigh's. Oh yeah, Raleigh Heritage. There's Heritage guitars too, which they were gifts at one time. Heritage, yeah, I remember Heritage. Excellent place. Used to be they didn't call them so much touring bikes back then, I don't think. No, that's a 70s bike, I believe. I love mine in 80, I think 86, and it was made the year before. It was the last of the Schwinn's made in America at the time. After that, they started making them overseas. I have a Schwinn Voyager. You ever get anything to look that up? They're not a cheap touring bike. I think now they start at $1,200 and up. I need a chain replaced, and I need a rear derailleur. I need a front derailleur too. And I need to drop about 80 pounds. Well, maybe not 80 now, because I have been dropping. I just not keeping track of it. I just know if I keep active enough, I'll drop weight. I don't eat like a hog all the time. Still looking for someone to come up tonight. You gotta rattle me around and so you're listening to music if you want. I don't care. Jay Blues, you know you're always welcomed up here. You're never obligated to play. Never. If you only play 1 out of 10 times you're on here, that's fine, man. I'm happy with that. Oh, it's nice. Yeah. No, you are working on things there in the background. When I get enough rum in me, maybe tonight, maybe I'll pull out that Les Paul copy. Sorry. Need a good mod. I'm not saying the mods are bad. I just need a mod that pick the links up. Two other things in the background. I actually need a first mate. The position's always open, and I can only guarantee about a half hour's notice. Well, maybe an hour's notice before I'm going to go live. Then we'll be up to them to do some workup for it. Now we'll see. The younger guy will do it. I understand that. Oh yeah. Heritage, Men's and Women's. They were red. I'm pretty sure if he came up here, I'd be able to tell you. But he's working private soon. He's a union worker, so Dakota. I don't know if he got the notification or not. Sometimes people do and sometimes people don't. Yeah. Still waiting on you. Come on, StreamYard is ready to accept. Thumb shape with a little box in each left and right with a thumb shape. I can't remember anymore. That's what I've got now in my thumb shape. It's beautiful. On my touring bike, you gotta reach down and it's down on the lower neck. Comes from the neck tube, not the one that comes across the top, but on the one going down. It's down there, both shifters are. One thing I don't like about that bike is I need to get a longer neck for it, so I can sit up a little higher. I'd like to get that for the one I got now, but it's about a third of the cost of the damn bike just to get one. That's what happens when you buy a little bit more expensive. Parts to upgrade are more expensive. Yeah, the neck is like $100, 120, maybe 125 after tax and shipping. Yeah, look in the upgrades as soon as I got it. Grandpa owned his own bike shop. He had Schwinn products, I do know that. He didn't have Raleigh. I think of maybe the other brands. I do remember Schwinn because I put so many of them together. 5 speeds and 10 speeds. It's always a 420 brake. Always, man. Yeah. J Blues, always. That's right. Sativa, man, I tell you. I just bought a new pen and I bought some Pineapple Express. And THC is like 89.5. That's pretty high for a sativa, man. It's damn good. Oh, rear tough patterns. God, I fucking hate that, man. A lot of people don't realize you put a tube in, right? You get all the tube point that's inside the tire and it's inside on the bike and all that. You want to make sure without any air in it, that valve stem is dead center. Put just a little bit of air in that fucker, man, and keep making, and put a little bit more, and just keep making sure. And the way to do that is, especially if it isn't on the bike, is to bounce the tire, in a circle. Bounce a little bit, and turn it, bounce it, turn it, bounce, turn. And make sure that valve stem stays dead center in that tube. How many dumb fucks have pinched it right there, the valve stem. My grandpa taught me how to do tires. I think I was like 11. Hey Gator, good to see you, man. All right. Happy 420 to you too, man. Tomorrow's my sister's birthday. He might be here right now. I think he's doing a live show. Motor is. I think he just stopped in to say hello. Give me a thumbs up, man. I do appreciate that. That's all anybody does, hey man. Just stop in and say, hey, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate all that, man. That's right. Tomorrow's her birthday. Pretty cool, man. She's a redhead. Sister's a redhead. I'm a hidden redhead. I'm a hidden ginger. Hers wasn't so hidden. So I can still pluck out deep, dark, rich, red nose hairs, man. Yeah, I was a ginger. I had freckles till I was 15 years old. Yeah, I was a ginger. You out in the sun, your hair turns lighter. Your sister turned redder. She's been a stoner since as long as me. Yeah, they are a danger. Yeah, she had a temper. Always have had it. I remember getting so mad and frustrated at me, she'd bite herself. Crazy, huh? Mama, leave her alone. She was irritating, but no, but I love my sister. Yeah, it is. It's a great background. Like I said, this is something that YouTube don't touch, man. They don't dare. It's not they don't dare, it's there's so many people that they would have to then stop from having this kind of background. Summertime blues, 8 hours. I'm going to be live that long. You know. Oh, hell yeah, they were. Them redheaded, yeah. They definitely had a little something extra to them. Exactly. A little more stubborn. They don't give up so easy. That's right. It's part of the Viking in us. Whip-ass story. Okay. What do you think about it? Ooh, they're trying trying to throw a commercial on me there. You see that shit? And we're too quick for him here, though. All right, let's go back to the music. Let me think of something, Gator. Glad you did that. And my shout-outs now are limited for those that visit from time to time. Not every time. It could become 1 hour every 8, man. I'm not going to give shout-outs to channels that never pop up even in chat in mine. I know. I'm dead with that. Let's see. Come up with something. I remember fishing one time. Me and this old friend of mine, this old Navy vet, were on a lake. It's the kind of lake, when you get across the top of it, you get a little scared because you can feel that there's a lot of depth there. This little lake was 88 feet deep, and it was an itty bitty thing. How it got that deep, I'll never know. We only know that because a couple of years into fishing this lake, we found fish finder, yeah. 88 feet in the middle of that sumbitch, man. I can't imagine how cold it is down that far. It wasn't like we had, we could detect if there were things sunken down there or anything, but there were big fish in that lake. And here's what's weird about this lake. It didn't have a stream fed to it, but I caught trout out of that sumbitch. Somebody had planted them in there, and they were really thick trout. Hell, they had to be almost, anywhere from 14 to 18 inches long, man. And they weren't all the same size. I caught bullhead out of there. I caught pike out of there. I caught bass, of course. And it just seemed like this lake had everything you could imagine. Well, me and my friend Dave were out fishing this lake. How you get pike is you catch you take a little worm, put it on there and throw it up there by the lily pads and catch you a little sunfish. You kind of hope you get a perch, but there were perch in there too in this little bitty thing. Every species Michigan has to offer. I didn't hear about steelheads being caught in there or salmon, but the rest of them, yeah. So you catch you I caught me a little sunfish and threw him in there. You learn from pike fishing that as soon as that bobber goes down, you don't do shit. You sit there and you wait. That bobber will come up again. They'll come up again. And then you just sit there and wait. And that sumbitch goes and starts to move again. You count like 1. Gotta be patient. 2, 3. And you yank that sumbitch. Just one good fucking tug. Because what's happened is that pike has swallowed your bait first. From the direction you're drawing him in from. You keep yanking, you're going to pull that fish right out of his gullet. You just let him take it and run with that sumbitch, and he'll stop. Because he wants to finish swallowing down that fish. He starts swallowing that fish down because of the big hook you got in there. You wait till it starts to move and you count about 3 when he's getting confident. And you yank it out of his gullet or out of his gut, 1 or 2. And it sets that hook in there. Tears through the little fish and into his throat or his gullet, wherever it's at. That son of a bitch took off, man, and I had a lighted bobber because it was starting to get dark. struggled with that son bitch, I bet. 20 minutes, man. I finally got him in. After all that effort, I thought, I got this. This pike has got to be fucking beautiful, man. I seen him splashing around. 3 foot. Had to be 3 foot or better, man. And I'm bringing him up and I'm bringing him up and I look. It's a fucking dogfish. I can't stand dogfish. They're worse than a carp. They stink. They're unedible. And I told my friend Dave there, I said, "You see that knife here?" He said, "Yeah, he's kept a nice, real sharp knife on his side." Pow! I bladed open that sumbitch. I hauled that bastard up, and I just went from almost butthole to mouth and just sliced him right up. And the lure dropped out of his mouth, and he into the fucking lake he went. Dude, when I looked down, it scared me. When I looked down, because of all that blood and all that commotion we were making around the boat and shit, it was like a swarm of fucking piranha. Pike version. They tore this motherfucker to nothing. It was like 3 or 4 seconds, man. They shredded that fucking dogfish like they were waiting for food. That's right, Gator. Monkeys, you gotta be more patient with them. If you're not, fuck you. You ain't bringing them into shore. You ain't getting halfway between the point where they fucking latched on to you bringing them in. But yeah, pike. I love my pike, man. And some vicious fucking fish. They tore that dogfish. Like I said, he was 3 foot, if not a little longer. And they shredded him to nothing in 4 seconds. I watched all this dart. And one stopped and kind of looked up at me, man. It kind of gave me a, holy shit, I'm glad I didn't fall in. Holy crap, man. It was they were like, a foot and a half pike, but they were just shredding that sumbitch apart, man. Every once in a while you pull in a good bass or something like that, and you have a couple of pike. He had a couple of pike strikes on him. Yeah, I love pike. I pulled out a couple of nice ones, like 40, 42 inches. That's about it. Nothing state record. How that lake got that damn deep, I'll never know. Yeah, right on, Gator, right on. I love my fishing. I've been fishing a long time. I had 8 poles, 4 tackle boxes full of shit, man. And I said, hey, man, I'll pick you up in the morning to go fishing. 4:30, I'm knocking on your fucking door going, where the fuck you are at? And you're dragging a can of fucking coffee can full of fucking worms with you? You ain't going. You gonna bring worms with you? You ain't going, dude. We'll throw them worms over to use as chum. But no, you ain't going. You don't know how to fish. Ain't looking to catch a bunch of. Hey, Jason, how you doing, man? Good to see you, man. I ain't seen you in a while. There you go, man. That way I'll recognize you better. Yeah, nice mellow 420. We're smoking the hemp out of the cargo, but it's always the better hemp. Shit we don't use for rigging, rope, or sails, or anything. That's special. Reese, that's right. How you doing, man? Oh no, yeah. You know what, Gator? Check this shit out. I had a friend who, in the Marine Corps, turned out to be a diver in the military, and then he went and dove for one of the states down there, Louisiana, or I don't remember, but it was in the Nickel River down there. He said he ran into cats down there that were as big as fucking Volkswagens. It scared the fucking living life out of him, man. Can you imagine a catfish as big as a Volkswagen? He said it scared him so bad. He said he went to oil rigs after that, made better money. An underwater welder makes some of the best fucking money on the planet. And another guy in the military, he used to tell us stories about his brother on the rigs. His brother would be on 20 off 10. He'd come back off 20 and go buy a brand new truck every time, and then park it in the fucking yard and go back out for another 20, come back and buy another brand new truck, man. He just kept doing that for years, man. And by the end of it, he had all these trucks that weren't very old, they weren't very run down, but and all this money that he accrued. .98-inch, yeah, that's a big fucking cat, man. Damn. Yeah, that's a head almost twice your size at 98. Yeah, that's big enough to fucking swallow you up. That's what he told me. It scared him so bad he ain't never going back down there. He went to work on the oil rigs down in Texas. I ain't heard from him since he went. I heard from other guys, like I said. They make good money down there. He'll bring home paychecks after 20 days. I think like 15,000, man. 15, 20,000. And back then you could buy a brand new truck for like 8,000. Back then. We're talking 70s. I tried to get on the union for carpentry in Michigan. I wasn't on a job site for more than 2 hours. And I look up and the lead guy was up on the top roof of a 3-story apartment complex sheeting, and he rolled off. Come down, and on the second floor he smacked a 2x10 in half and landed straight on his back on a fucking cement pad. I ran up there and the supervisor was trying to pick him up, and I knocked that big fat bastard on his ass, and I said, "Don't you fucking touch him." And he looks at me and says, "You're fired." I says, "I don't give a fuck. You ain't touching him until emergency services get here, until the ambulance gets here." They get there and the fucking EMS gets feeling around and they're saying, "It's a good thing you didn't pick him up because we think he broke his back." The fucking supervisor looked at me and said, "I'll pay you double what you're making." I stood there a second, everybody's looking, and I looked at him and I said, "Look, you go fuck yourself." And I rode the ambulance for the guy. He did. I did, man. I come back. I wasn't on the job an hour. And the dude that gave me a ride there, he puts his left foot down on a 2x10 to cut it, to cut for spacers in between joists. He puts his left foot down with his right hand, starts cutting across the 2x10. It hits a knot. Big toe. There you go. Took his big toe right off. Fucking dipshit, man. I couldn't believe how accident prone everybody was. I rode to the hospital with him. I drove myself home, and his friend drove him. His buddy drove them the rest of the way home. It's crazy, man. It was an accident scene. I couldn't get into the union with a bunch of accident-prone sons of bitches like that, man. I knew better. I wish I could have found a more together crew, I guess, because these were rookies that didn't know shit but wanted to, Hey, everybody, I'm going to let the music play in the background. I'm going to go step out. I need a break. Enjoy. Right on, Gabe. Well, I hope she's enjoying it. I am. Hey, we're not a bad channel here. Oh, no. Listen to good old rhythm and blues. Occasionally we get a live guest on here. Play for us. Mainly everybody gets high, as far as I'm aware of. Yeah, Gator does rock it. I always give Gator a thumbs up. I think I catch all of them. You got a great channel going there. Yes. See if we're going to get a commercial in here. Maybe not. All right. Gator, I wish I could just sit down with you for like a half hour and watch you play, man, because I learned something. There's a style you got that I need to pick up on. channel where we can do that. And it'll be absolute, when I say hi, it comes out exactly at the same time. There's no lag. And that way our notes will also. Because I noticed last night, somebody was giving, I was giving them a top string. He's giving me an E, a top string. I don't know why. Sorry, my top string's a D. But it was tuned right into his E. That's weird. If you're out there, Dirty Mike, that was you, man. That was on D, not E. D is my top string. On the drop D side. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Always enjoy those video clips, man. Always. We gotta get Reese to put out more drone videos. Yeah, come on, Reese. You gotta do more drone videos. Come on. Oh yeah. I know a lot of neighborhoods don't like them. And if they see them, they all start to get pissy and whiny about it. It is better north. Further north you go, Reese, once you get above that Grand Rapids line, man, it seems like shit starts to change. People are more relaxed. They're less apt to act out of, real quick out of their emotions. They're more apt to sit back and go, I'm gonna deal with you, but not right this minute kind of people, I made that mistake because I moved up north and pissed on everybody's tree. I had to go back and apologize to a lot of people. Because later on, the guy that plows your snow, you might have pissed off his nephew. You just, you gotta, not kiss ass. Don't get me wrong, it ain't about kissing ass up there. Because they'll notice an ass kisser and you'll be at the fucking low end of get to at everything. I knew guys that would deliver chopped wood, man. Or 8-foot logs. Your propane delivery guy. There's no special favors, but you treat the right people right, and you have the right reputation with those people. I'll give you an example. My last propane delivery guy, he showed up. I had only been living there about a month at this other person's place, and hey, Chris, yeah, how you been, man? I used to work with this guy. He wasn't doing so good at work, but I was the guy in charge. I didn't ever say nothing, and I told him, hey man, I could have said something, and I showed him where he needed improvement on in the shop, and he came right along. Well, here he is delivering propane to me 15 years later, and he said, you know what? That look right, look left, look right, nobody's looking. He says, I'm going to give you a 10% discount because of what you did for me. Now, 10%, I'd say $600. That's a pretty good fucking discount. That's $60. It saves it almost not a 6, but and not a 12, but in between a 6 and a 12. Hey, any discounts worth something, but because I knew him and he remembered what I did for him. Those are the kind of, and every time every time I got a propane delivery, he added that 10% discount onto it. It was crazy. Not crazy. More like, hey, one hand washes the other kind of mentality and thinking, operating up there, Like I said, a snowplow. The guy knew I couldn't afford more than $40. And I always told him when he came, because it'd take more than a half hour to plow our fucking shit. I'd always tell him, we got 40, I bet he spent what you would on someone. He got paid $200. The guy would make the next 2 snowfalls. I don't care how heavy they were. I didn't suffer. Thank you. That's all you had to do is Reese tell me, man. I'm coming.
What's up, brother?
Hey, there you are, man. Good to see you. I just love it so I can hear you.
That's all good. I just figured I'd stop and say hi for a minute.
Hey, right on, man. Okay, 10 hands all the way up. For some reason, what I'm going to have to do is get into this laptop and figure out where the settings are and the volume, because I think I'm going to have to put up the volume a little bit on it. Because I'm starting to notice that occasionally I have to plug in this external speaker. Let me show you my face.
I was gonna say I could probably turn up my mic on this end if you can't hear me.
I've got this external here. It almost looks like a Siri, and it has the Siri voice, but it's just a YouTube or a Wi-Fi speaker.
Yeah, I can turn. Is that better? I can turn my volume up and down on my settings.
I can do that on yours too, as a matter of fact. Let's see where you're at.
Usually I just have it set on automatic, so it just automatically adjusts.
Yeah. There. Take that off. Yeah, we don't want that on there. I want to bring you up here. There, I'll bring you up here. I can actually hear you.
Right on.
All right. It's a good night. 420. Cheers, everybody.
What's up, Gator? Gator, dude. I love Gator's videos.
Yeah, me too.
I love his pictures too, man.
Oh, yeah, man.
I love to get them there. Even his rocks, like his wood collection.
The rock collection.
He shows, like, the videos I've seen of his petrified wood. I'm like,
no shit. And the mirroring. The mirroring is fucking awesome.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I love it. I don't always catch them all. Now that summer's breaking, I'm just busy as hell, and it's like, oof. I try to catch everybody here and there, and it's like, I don't have enough time in the day to do everything. I'm not retired like some of us pirates, eh?
That's right. I get all the time in the fucking world.
Arr, we got all the time for the seas.
Dolphin goes by, it's no big thrill.
Right on. Hey.
Right on. You see 2 of your thumbs up right here. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Oh, even if I ain't got time, man, I see you posted something. There'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pictures. Always a thumbs up on them, man.
Yeah, it's been a while since I posted anything. I mean, I just shared Gator's last video that he posted up tonight. But yeah, other than that, I just finding time to do anything. Awesome, brother. Oh yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Yep, it's a rum night. Why not? I was going to wait till tomorrow night. Maybe Saturday night. Not tomorrow night. I never do 2 nights in a row. It just kind of gets lame.
Sorry, that was because I keep coming back from bingo.
Bingo. Yep. You got one of those women, huh?
I know.
Bingo.
She's like, "You want to go to bingo?" I'm like, "I ain't that old yet."
You're gonna get you a fucking purple dabber, and you're gonna be at it, buddy.
But I tell you what, dude, there's times that she comes home with like fucking 250, 450 bucks. I'm like, woo.
They won't
She'll
like
come
you
in-
there. If you start winning, them ladies will hate you.
I know. That's why I'm like, I can't deal with a bunch of grumpy old women. No Karen.
Your lady goes, grumpy old women.
I'm like, you just hide me as I go out the back door. You stay here. They're like, I'll walk home.
I was on another channel earlier. I had to get off from there, man. It was giving me a real bad attitude. You know, if I had, more than 4 people on here, let's say 6, and 2 of them kept going back and forth, like two little girls. And there was one of the other guys that was one of the primaries on my channel that we were there to listen to, but these 2 little girls won't shut the fuck up. What would you do? They wouldn't look at chat. I just said right out, shut the fuck up. Let us hear this one.
Right.
They wouldn't look, dude. It was like two drunken idiots, two drunken little schoolgirls going, yeah, I do that. Yeah, you do that. Oh, I do that too. I just got so fucking irritated. I had to leave, man. It's like that's gonna put me in a really good mood for my show.
Right. It's the world nowadays. Everybody has to be the center of attention, I guess.
Well, it's the younger ones. They don't have consideration in their minds. It's like, okay, I've got the spotlight. I need to run my hole for all it's got now. Why?
Run it fast.
Yeah, and constant. Don't stop. Holy, even when I'm drinking, it's like I like to take moments to shut the fuck up and listen, because maybe I have been talking a little too much, a little too aggressively. I guess that comes with age.
You need a face mask and some duct tape. You'll be quiet.
That's right.
Come on, just be part of the sheeple. That's what it's about, right?
No. Nope. I'm never a sheeple. Never been, never will be.
Fuck damn. I'd rather go live in a hole in the ground before I become a sheeple.
Yeah, I'm surprised Dirty ain't here. He's got 15 minutes. Huh. We'll see. He can talk till 10 o'clock. Well, we all know why. He's got people he lives with, being respectful. I mean, it gets about 2 o'clock in the morning here, and it starts to quiet down behind me.
Yeah.
Right now, it's not so quiet. What can I say? And then I'm okay because they're going to bed, and I can just keep going and go.
Right. That's cool, though. It's cool that you have like people that you can be with that just get going.
Well, what it is one of the housemates, his wife works second shift. She isn't home till after 9:30.
Nice.
And she's going, going to bed right away. She's going to be up till 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Oh, yeah.
Which is understandable, Hell, she can run a vacuum. I don't care if it's 3 o'clock in the morning. She can run a vacuum. It don't wake me up. And they know.
Shit with all those
a woman has to get her shit done when she wants to get her shit done, and go ahead. I got nothing. I got nothing to complain about. It don't wait.
With all those tapestries you got up now, dude, you should get some of them fucking little styrofoam soundboards, put them up behind your tapestries. Them, I guarantee you, they probably wouldn't hear shit behind them walls.
They barely do now, but yeah.
Yeah, even if you put like some of that foam pad on the main wall.
Do you notice that little moon right there?
Yeah.
That's not a moon. That's a Loom Cannabis Company sticker. I didn't stick it to it. I just put a piece of tape behind it to stick it up there like a second moon. But yeah, they gave me that one, and what they gave me? Oh, right there. This is their logo right here.
Almost looks like Adidas, but pot leaf.
That's a pot leaf. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
A little bit of gold at the top. Hey, that's my new pen right there. New pen, black. I tried to get another one this color. That's wood color, but I got a black one instead. They were all out of wood ones, so I got a black one. They had black and they had stainless too. I'd rather have black than stainless.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get a new one here pretty soon. My button's starting to wear out of mine, but I've had mine. I mean, that thing is a little dinky guy.
Yeah, I remember you showing me that.
Yeah, you can that thing will go right in your hand. Like, you can I've walked through the casinos, dude, down in Detroit and fucking puffed on that thing. Nobody even knows you have it.
Yep. I know, I like that. And this same thing, I got big hands, so I can just have the tip out and they can't tell what it is.
Yeah, for all they know, that could just be like some fucking vape pen for fucking tobacco. I mean, whatever.
Until you start smelling it, and then it's like, hey, but see, with me, I don't go out in public. They give these little labels that are on the packets of the carts, and I put them on I put them right on there. I put the little label right on there. Nice. It tells me which one I'm smoking. Because I got at least 3 vape pens that are all the same color. I want to know what I'm smoking.
Yeah, my favorite is the sour diesel. I love that sour diesel.
I only need one more, and I'll have 6 of the heat-controlled vape pens. I got 5 now. Can I say, man? I like to be able to control what I'm smoking.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
The guy told me, though, to turn them way down, because then you can taste a lot more. But there's a point where you turn it up past that, and you don't cough as much, and you do taste it more. You can go at the low end, or there's a high end at it too. But the low end. I
usually keep mine right in the middle. Like I think I have like green is the lowest, blue is your mid, and red your highest. I usually stay like in the blue range.
See, I have volts anywhere from 3.3 to 4.8. But there are other pens that are lower. And the guy at the shop was telling me today, he says, yeah, we keep them real low because then our batteries last forever and you get more of the taste of the terpenes. But I've gone all the way to the high and then backed it down till I start tasting all that. And it's not in the low range, it's in the high range. I haven't found one yet that hasn't been like that.
Darkness.
Right on here. I went and bought one today. I went and bought Pineapple Express today. That was only $15. beginning of the month, though, I'll go buy a dozen. That'll last
Yeah,
me. That'll last me the month or more.
I usually get my carts from my mom. My stepdad has a cart, so they go out to wherever they go. I usually pay like, I want to say no more than like probably like $10 is the average for a 1 gram cart is what I pay.
Right.
Like the newer ones, like these ones are newer ones. Like it was like $12 for those, but I just love the sour diesel.
Yep.
So I'm like, eh. But you know what? For $12, this thing will last me like a fucking month.
Oh shit. Wow.
Well, not so much anymore since I cut down. Like I've cut down so much on my drinking. I haven't had whiskey. I haven't had vodka. I haven't even had a Red Bull in over a month now.
Oh shit.
I still have my beer. You know, I'll have a couple beers here and there, you know, throughout the week. But yeah, I mean, I'll have them. I'll have a few beers a night. And I told my wife, I said, you know, I'm not going to stop drinking. I like drinking, but
Me too.
I like the beer. I'd rather get rid of the hard stuff because that way it's probably better for you. Nothing's good for you, but it might put another year on my life if I don't drink the whiskey and the.
Rather than me drink every other day, I drink about, I don't know, twice a week.
Right on.
Maybe 3 times. No, it depends what week it is, I guess.
Right. Yeah, you notice there's no Anheuser-Busch up in there now.
Oh, shit, I'm glad to see that.
What a joke, dude. Fucking Budweiser ruined their company so fucking bad. Oh my
You know what
God.
it is? You know what it is? It's called equity quotient, an EQ quotient. All these companies are trying to get these equity points for doing shit like that. And that's somehow going to lower their taxes. It doesn't. And the problem is verification of your equity little performance. The government's like, oh, you got to have this, you know. Fuck all that.
You lowered your taxes now. You done lowered your sales 50% smaller than what your taxes would have been.
Exactly. You just abandon 2/3 of your tax base.
Right?
Bye. You know.
Peace out. Fuck off.
You know, go woke, go broke.
Well, you're going broke, dude. You know how many stores are putting fucking Budweiser on sale right now because they can't get rid of that shit.
My housemates here, that's what they drink is Bud Light. And I said, you need to look at this as a win-win. Pretty soon it'll be half price.
All right, give me 1 sec. I gotta go let the wife eat.
Go right ahead. I hear you. Go ahead. How to make up for the absence. Okay. That's all I gotta do is just a click of a button, man.
Me too, Gator. I wasn't a Bud man. I drank the Busch beer, but still Anheuser-Busch.
Never been a beer. I've never been much of a beer man. Nah. I never had a preference for beer. It seemed to always make me throw up that night or the next day. And gave me a bad hangover. Something about the hops. It don't go right with my brain chemistry.
Dude, that's funny because I can drink beer all night. It doesn't mess with me if I drink water with it. Now, if I drink whiskey, I'll wake up with a whiskey hangover from hell. I'll be like, my back of my head's hurting and pounding. I'm like,
I can drink whiskey and I can drink rum all fucking night long. Wake up happy. I'm fine. No, my head ain't pounding. I'm dry. Yeah, I will admit it's a little dry. It always feels like Sunday the next day after drinking. You know what I mean? Like it's a
Gators.
quiet day, you know, and I should be going to church and I missed it.
Right on. Oh, Gator stepped it up to Heineken. Nice.
Heineken, yeah. I used to drink Heineken when I was younger.
Went from a poor man to high class.
Well, check this out. Every time there was a major band that would play at Wing Stadium, they always ordered 8 cases of Heineken. I'd just put a little extra ice and give them 7. Who's counting? I'd get a case of Heineken every time.
Oh my God.
Pretty soon I had like 22 cases in our garage, and we had 4 refrigerators full of shit.
Hi.
You know, hi,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Oh yes, oh yes.
I say it's been a long time since I've seen the wifey.
Keep him in line. Keep him in line.
Right.
Always.
Yeah, I remember Heineken's green bottle. They were great, man. It's good beer. I always thought Heineken in the bottle was better than if you got it in the quarter or half barrel.
Not too many. I probably got to go out there.
We had this little box. Well, not little. We had this box at the house I was living at when all of us went to the Wing Stadium. It was probably 2.5 foot by 2.5 foot by about 4 foot tall with wheels on it. Had a CO2 tank in it. You put a half barrel in there, hook it all up, tap on the top,
Right.
take it anywhere you want to go.
I know. I got this little like fucking refrigerator like college dorms use, and I'm like, I watched videos how to turn in like a kegerator. Like you put a keg in there, you plug it in, and you seal off the top, so you just got a tap of like super cold beer all the time. I'm like, oh damn.
My mom and dad in their basement had a refrigerator with right on the refrigerator door had a tap.
Just run it out of the dispenser. Just like push your cup up there, and
Always cold, you know.
yeah. It's awesome.
They had a built-in pool. I had a party at their house for 6 straight days. What an idiot! What an idiot! What an idiot! But hey, it was fun while it lasted, right?
Right.
Dr. Nick, good to see you, man. Dr. Nick is a bassist. One hell of a bassist. Oh yeah.
Dr. Nick. Good to meet you.
Yeah, he's a partier like the rest of us, man. Just the way the man looks, I can tell he's a bassist. I don't know any other way to explain it. But the man can pluck them.
Absolutely. Everybody gives shit to people that play bass, but if it wasn't for a bass, nobody in that band would have the fucking rhythm to follow. The drummer and the bass keeps a band together.
Yep, that's why they call him a bass. That is the foundation of the music. Yep.
Oh yeah. I love that song, dude. Just that.
Jay Blues is still here. Jay Blues is probably the one that told you, hey, Captain Smoke's sailing the Tempest to get. This is the Tempest. I won't forget that. Yeah. I'm still looking for a witch to get on board. I'm telling you, we need a witch. A witch or a wench. We'll do it. There he is. There's Jay Blues. All right, right on there. Absolutely good. I've heard you play, Dr. Nick. I'm not a bassist. I'm a rhythm player.
whether you're starting playing an instrument or you're a professional instrument, I give respect to everybody because it's not an easy thing to do. It takes a lot of time, a lot of dedication, and to me, anybody that puts that amount of time into something that they love, I respect that. You know.
Damn, they're not giving me commercials. I'm loving that. Absolutely, Dr. Nick. You deserve it. And we'll all have a YouTube channel eventually. It'll just be the ones that have it right now are the front runners. Not forerunners, front runners. Yeah, we're out in the front, but it'd be much better to come. So you're getting fucking baked. Hell yeah. I gotta go make another drink while I sit here and get high a little while. Yeah, this is, like I said, this is Pineapple Express. If my old eyes can see it, 89.5%. 89.5 in Michigan. That's about the highest you can get, dude. It's a sativa. So I'm gonna in my mouth. You know.
I think that sour diesel that I have is 86.2%, that's a sativa too.
I'll show you something. Not to brag, but I can choose pretty much what I want to choose. I love it.
I gotta get some batteries because I got quite a few of them too.
I'm making got the draw, the pull, the ones that they light up only if you draw on them. Still got the holder. I just got an extra in there now. Yeah, there we go. I got an extra one laying down. So yeah. Definitely then. Got the high road on the distillates. Hey Melvin, happy 420 to you too.
What's up, Melvin? Smoke them if you got them.
Absolutely. They're only good for you. I smoke it. It keeps me out of the asylum. Keeps a psychiatrist away. No, I'm very serious. And because I've had 3.5 years of psychiatry training. Well, actually, it was like 2.5 years because I was doing med school too for the first 2 years. And then about a half year into med school, I decided psychiatry was where I was going. They don't want to deal with me. They really don't, because I'm already pre-warned of all the little psychology flags that they could put up that I would trigger that I could go, oh no. And they know it. You know what I'm saying? Too smart for my own good when it comes to them trying to assess me. Hey, I cured myself decades ago. And that's part of what they teach you to do. First, you need to fix yourself and then go on to fix other people. Well, I fixed myself, and then I said, well, in order to fix these other people, I don't want them all doped up on things that they can't get a grip or a grasp on who they are now. Oh, that's the way things are being done now.
Yeah. Fuck that.
I want a natural mind to start dealing with, not an already medicated mind to start dealing with. Sorry, but that's what I want, because I want to know where to set the base at, not where some other idiot decided, well, he needed Ritalin or he needed lithium. I want to get him off everything, and I want to see who I'm dealing with.
Oh, come on, dude. You should open up a psychiatric ward. I mean, you could be rich. You just come in, people come in there, instead of a bowl of candy, you just got a bowl of rolled
like
up
like all
doobies.
good drug dealers, it ain't the initial customer, it's the comebacks that make you your money.
Yeah, you put a bowl of free
What,
fucking doobies out there.
Because I
they'll
would,
come back.
and because I wouldn't take on that mindset, they told me that I didn't have a future in it. After spending 3.5 years doing it,
You just do it private. Set up an office and just be like,
I couldn't. The only thing I could prescribe would be herbal medicines, and they'd have to go get them themselves.
hey, pot's legal. Just be like, all right, walk outside for 15 minutes, smoke this, come back in, and we'll talk.
Yeah, no shit. Open you up. Smoke some sativa. Here's some sativa. Go out there and choke on that for about 20 minutes. Then come back in and let's see who you are. Who you are.
You done opened your brain.
And dude, you know how many people that I remember years ago, but how many people, once you get them alone, because of my personality and the way I am, they would tell me what made them what they are right at that moment. Do you understand that? I have an innate ability to make people open up to who they are right now at that moment, as long as they're not all doped up on something. See what I mean? And I knew it was like 10 years after it all shut down of doing psychiatry. It was like, wow, I still have it. I bring that out in people. What's your story? Tell me what's going on with you. And I tell you, me saying that word, tell me your story. I got that from interviewing 1,200 gay men about how they became gay. But it's because I didn't say, okay, explain to this conservative brain how you became a faggot. No, it was, what's your story? And they all want to tell you. They all want to fucking tell you how they became what they are. And you know what you find out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years older molested them. That's what happened. They got molested, coerced, convinced. Now that you enjoyed that, you are. That's what happened to 99.9% of them. I'm going to admit, there's a very small percentage of them, and I've seen them. They're complete ninny, girly. That's what they are. Those are the ones that should be the transsexuals, the ones that should actually turn over and be complete female. I've met them, and it's a very low percentage of the overall. Isn't that crazy?
I think it's just become such a trend in this world now that I think young kids, I mean, you say like 10 years old, between 10 and 14 years old, that's all they're seeing in their life. It's kind of like when I was young, I was like, oh shit, fucking got Led Zeppelin, and I found Slayer. Metal was my inspiration. Now you got these kids growing up on TikTok and all this shit. They're seeing all this. Well, what's your mind? Your mind's gonna be like, yeah, I want to do that.
I want to be a part of that which to me seems normal, right?
Well, I put it this way, brother. What you do behind closed doors is that's your life. But yep. I don't think that everybody in the world needs to know about it.
I don't care. Right. Don't what you do behind that door, you should not come out on your front lawn and announce it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, don't, because I'm not gonna, because I'm more reserved. I'm one of those guys, and you know as well as I do, like, you sit around guys and they want to tell you, I twisted her left and I twisted her right. I'm not the kind of guy to talk about what I did with even a woman that I can't fucking stand today. I that's none of your business what I did with her. But there are men out there who have to tell
That's
you
my shit,
about
not
how
yours.
they degraded a woman. And it's like,
Yeah.
you can't be a friend of mine because if it's okay to degrade a woman in that manner, what level will you degrade me?
You're degrading yourself at that point.
Absolutely, you are. I was hoping you'd get there. I was hoping you completely degraded.
Trust me, I know. It's like it comes back to like if me and my wife were on my front lawn making love, and two gay guys went by, I would be in jail. Now, if two gay guys were out in the lawn doing it, everybody like, oh, it's okay, let them go. But at the same time, it's like you're degrading yourself as who you want to be and who you are. Like you said, you are who you are, or you become who you are because of where you've been, and everything should be just left in your house. Your personal life is nobody else's fucking business unless it's like close family and you're having a problem. You want to talk to your brother, your mom, your dad. But the whole world doesn't need to see it on fucking TikTok. It's like, come on, man. Social media fucked our world.
I am going to take a break. Hold that thought. I will be right back.
All right, man.
All right, I'll keep the music going as always. Hopefully.
Anybody down in the chat still? Hey guys, if you're down there. You're down there. It's good to see Dr. Nick, Gator, Brother, Jay Bruce, Melvin. And this is what it's like being a host with nobody. It's all good. And you pull one of these guys off the wall. So hired a life jacket here, but it'll come back to me. Are you all right, maybe? Good job.
All right. That easy.
Bang.
Hey. All right. Let me put my face back up here. There we go. Yeah, just about the time we. Yeah, no commercial there either. Damn, that's so nice. Yeah, the dispensary was nice today. They gave me 2 free gummies. I ate them right there. I said, oh, don't bag them up. I'll just eat them before I leave. Well, how far you got to go? 2 blocks. Oh, okay.
Eat it now. By the time you get home, just lay down in bed and you'll be okay.
I don't think I can feel it. Gummies don't really affect me, man. Unless it's to put me to sleep. Otherwise, no. I don't get effect off gummies. I don't know why. I suppose if I ate 1,000 milligrams, I might be able to feel it. But that's hard to get when you don't have a medical license.
Fucking 1,000 milligrams, dude. I'd be in a fucking coma. I'd be like, take me to the doctors. I'm having a fucking heart attack.
Hey, Devo is just did 2,000 or 3,000 the other day, maybe 2,000. He's gonna do a 3,000 pretty soon.
That guy is fucking. Even his shorts. I watch his shorts. I always give a thumbs up. I don't always come in and comment, but
Right.
dude, that guy is just. He is a fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a connoisseur of the goodness. Devo's awesome. I love him. Just he always comes up and he looks so fucking high, but at the same time he looks like straight.
And he was good people.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
biker people. I know where I know where he stands. I can trust him. See what I'm saying?
Hey,
I know where his heart is. If you're
right there.
he's one of the kind of people that if you're full on right up front, that's the way he is with you.
Hey, right on, man. If you can't be that way in life, you're not going to get respect, and you're just going to get shit on. I mean, some people take the truth as like they get butt hurt, but most people, if they can take that truth and they talk to you within an hour after you say something stupid, and be like, dude, I respect that you did that. That's who you want in your life. You don't want none of this bullshit. Be like, oh my god, you hurt my feelings. Well, sorry, this is who I am. Don't talk to me no more.
Yep.
You know, I get you, brother. The older I get, the more I just start to realize that it's a small circle. I've always kept it that way, even on YouTube. You know, I mean, you know, very few channels that I go up live on. Your channel, I go up on Dirties. And,
Right on. Right on. Gator. Welcome back anytime, man. You'll keep getting my thumbs up. Absolutely.
Peace out, Gator.
Yeah,
My brother.
like Mike just said, it may not always give you, might always say something in the chat or anything, but at least you get a thumbs up. Everything I see, man.
Yes.
And I'll flip through the pics, 1, 2, 4, 5, whatever you got there, man. Yeah, oh yeah, man. It's kind of what I've seen Gator do before, and it's fucking great, man. Jake Blues will be right back. Okay. Yeah, Jay Blues was the one I was telling you about, Mike. He's opened up for a few big bands through the years. Yep. A lot of people don't recognize him. We're not gonna go into real names and all that. But I'm sure he's on a few albums. Yeah. Exactly. You can tell he's studio quality.
Yeah. I'm watching chat down here on the side of my computer. Gator said, "Thank you. For always a lifer."
Right on, man.
Yeah.
I don't spend my whole day watching 500 different people I'm subscribed to. Once every 2 or 3 months, I'll go through my subscriptions and I don't see a blue fucking dot there. You're gone, man. I mean, you ain't put up shit.
Right.
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be subscribed to somebody who isn't adding content to their channel.
Yeah.
Like I said, about every 3 months or so, about every quarter. I think it does everybody good. We weed out the ones that they post once every 3 fucking years. What the hell is that?
Yeah.
American says China embedding itself in 150 plus U.S. cities. The senator warns. Yeah, it's like a Chinese police for all the Chinese in the area.
Oh yeah, did you see the freaking New York just busted a freaking cop shop that the Chinese opened up?
Yep.
Well, that's what happens when you sell out your country. You outsource and you sell everything to foreigners. Guess what? We own you.
Yes. We were warned back when we thought it was Chinese we thought it was Japanese coming here and taking all those photographs. It wasn't Japanese. Those are Chinese coming here and taking photographs in the 70s. Do you remember it? There was a lot of talk.
Of course.
You couldn't tell them apart.
It's funny how much you can learn from a photo.
Exactly. Worth 1,000 words. Have you ever seen Pink Floyd did a song called Not Now, John? Fuck all that. We've got to get on with this. That was back when they said a lot of these observers from Japan were coming here and going, "You're labor workers? They're a bunch of lazy motherfuckers getting paid good money to not hardly do shit." And they proved it. And that's kind of what that was about. You had a lot of union workers getting paid good money and not really doing fuck all at all.
Right.
And pretending like they were loyal employees. Well, how is your loyalty when you're fucking your employer? You're getting paid good money to stand there with your thumb up your asshole going, "I'm getting shit done," and you're not getting shit done.
Right.
The system was too automated to do it itself, basically.
No,
But the ones
what they say, the more you make, the less you have to do.
those are the ones that they go, "Hey, you need to do more." What? The people at the low bottom pole need to do more. What? No. The guy at the top standing there in the office going, "Oh, I'm getting shit done. Yeah, by the way, get shit done." And that's what he's doing. And writing a fucking report. Yeah, I told the guy to get shit done and he got shit done. That guy ain't doing fuck all, nothing,
Oh, I get it, brother. Trust me. I've been at my job for I've been just over 21 years at my job. I'm a manager.
You know what
So
inside?
I have all these young kids that come in and they want to work in the warehouse. And they're like, "Why are you making me do all this?" I said, "I'm going to tell you what, I've been here for 21 years. I said, give me your order." And I'll take the order away from them. In 15 minutes, it takes them a half an hour to do or more. It's done. I said, "I'm not afraid to tell you what to do, and I'm not afraid to do what I tell you to do."
If I couldn't do it my own project, so right.
You want to give me shit? Give me your order. I'll pull it and I'll pack it in probably half an hour faster than what you're going to do it. So don't tell me. I'm not here to be a dick. I'm here to get paid and pay my bills. That's what I do.
And make sure that you do this efficiently within a proper time frame. And if you can't, we'll get somebody who will. Because if I can do it, I can teach anybody else to do it too. Yep.
Yeah, well, good luck nowadays, dude. Every kid that comes into our warehouse now, they walk around with a fucking phone in their hand, and it's like you walk around the corner and they're just sitting there chilling. And I'm like, dude, This is not the time. We're busy as fuck. And I told my boss, he's like, well, should we like have I can't really like do a phone check, or I can't take phones away. I'm like, Amazon, if you work for Amazon, dude, your phone gets put in a locker, and you don't have it till the time you fucking check out.
Yep.
It's like, don't tell me you can't do it. I said, I get it. If you have family and you have people, like you have an important call from a doctor or something, you need your phone. But you know what? Here's my company line. Boss calls back, said, Jason, pick up line 2. Oh, I gotta go, guys. See you in an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking hate it, dude. Kids nowadays, it's all they want to do. It's like just walking around like a zombie on their fucking phone. It's like, dude, did you see me?
Dude, I'm working landscaping. I'm sitting on a mower and I'm watching this guy weed whack. I had a job that, you got to understand, the first year for all our primary customers, I did the weed whacking and the blowing, and my boss did all the riding. I knew what it took to keep up with the rider, I knew what I needed to do and where I needed to blow and go and giddy up.
Yeah,
I usually got done exactly the same time the mower got done. I was right behind him.
Oh, yeah.
Check
Back in the day, that's what it
Check
was.
this shit out. What I ended up with was a bunch of fucking kids. They get going, their phone would ring, the fucking weed whacker would shut off, and they pick up their fucking phone. I'll run out to them the first fucking time and say, that is not more important than that motor running. If that motor ain't running, then the blower motor's running. Or you're helping me get shit loaded onto the truck and we're going. When we get in the truck, I don't care what you do with your phone. I don't give a fuck what you do on your phone. You can order pizza to meet us at the next fucking stop. I don't care. You know? And these kids just didn't get it. 3-4 times I'd have to go, what are you doing? Well, my girlfriend wanted to know. I don't give a you're at work, motherfucker. Not in her pocket. You're in my boss's pocket right now.
Just remember, you're here to do a job to pay that phone bill. If you don't pay that phone bill, it doesn't give a fuck what your girlfriend says, because you ain't gonna hear it.
Yeah. I tried so much. Dude, I went through so many guys. After 2 weeks, they were tired of me bitching, and they'd go. They wouldn't show up. You know, they get a paycheck, and they wouldn't show up Monday. Actually, we got paid on Thursdays, which is very smart. Because by Friday, you knew. If they didn't show up Friday because they got paid the day before, by Monday, I'd have a new guy. You know, that's just how, and that happened. Dude, over 8 years, it happened more than 30 times. More than 30. I went through so many guys. It's like, I've done your job. And here's the thing. There were times I had nobody. And I was the guy that still had to, I'd mow it, I'd weed whack it, and then I'd blow it. On to the next fucking job. Yeah, it took a little longer. Not twice. Maybe but see, that's the thing. I knew that if I was the guy having to do it all, I knew the time frame that it should be done in. And I'd done every single job there, at least myself. You know, after the first year, I'd done at least every one of them 10 times by myself. Every one of them. Even the one that took me 2.5 hours to mow. See what I'm saying?
Oh, I know.
And I had to bag every bit of that and dump it in this little pile and all. But at the end of the year, the dude would hand me $200.
Yeah, that's the thing. Kids don't know how to work nowadays. They know how to work their thumbs, but they don't know how to work anything else.
There is what they don't understand is the pride in accomplishment.
Well, raising 2 boys on my own, my boys got a lot of stuff that I didn't get in my life, but at the same time, I made my boys work to help pay for some of that stuff that they wanted. You know, I wasn't just like, here you go, here you. That's the problem. All these parents grew up with poor parents, or they didn't have the life they wanted, so now they're making their kids' life great, whether they go broke or not. Oh, I'm gonna go spend $700 on a PlayStation 5. Here you go. No. That's not what life's. This isn't how it works.
You know, the first thing when I got paid, and I was still at home, the first thing that came to my mind was my mom has X amount of rent to pay. There's 4 of us. That divided by 4 is this, and I would hand it to my mom, and she'd look at me and go, "What's that for?" That's my part of the rent here. By the time I was 15, I was in juvenile court getting emancipated, and them saying her income and then my income, I was making almost double what she was making. And then she, what? I remember that. What? It's embedded in my fucking memory. She couldn't believe I was making almost, because I had 2 jobs, not one. I had 2. She only had 1. I was making almost close to $600 a week, and she was making, 310, 320 a week.
Right.
And she was like, what? I was paying $20 a week for rent after I moved out, after I got emancipated. $20 a week. That wasn't shit, man. I was smoking an ounce a week easy. That was just that. But you also remember that ounce, let's say about 4 grams or better were seed. You know that as well as I do. Well, 4 grams were usually seed, man.
Oh yeah.
Most of the dope back then. You don't want seed. You paid
rolling trays with the compartment, and you just kept rolling it, and you seen seeds rolling down.
Imagine that today. It's like, oh yeah, there's $500 for each fucking seed there, man. It's gonna net me. The planet's gonna grow.
Yeah, you know what though? All those smart people back in the day that just took those seeds and bagged them up and froze them, they got money.
Yeah, that's bank as long as you kept them frozen. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Kept the moisture embedded. Yeah. But like it was almost like, and I saw that where they brought out seeds from a tree or something that was frozen somewhere. I don't remember. And it was like 4.2 million years it had been frozen. And they had so many seeds, and like about 5 of them sprouted from that. So yeah.
Right?
You just never know, man. Never know.
Why do you think they got that vault in Antarctica that nobody can get near? Because they got every seed known to man in this fucking vault that's buried under ice.
Oh, I may have to shut my window. We're getting rain here right now.
Yeah, I think it's heading our way a little bit. I mean, it rained a little bit today, but not too much. So.
Give me a moment. I have to shut my window. I got a fan on. I don't want it to get blowing. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Yeah, rain here in southern Michigan on the west side. Well, yeah, we're western Michigan. Yeah, they say.
But either way, brother, I'm gonna pop out. I'm gonna go hop in the shower.
Hey, right on.
I got work in the AM. Tomorrow's Friday. Are you popping up tomorrow night?
Not until probably Saturday at least.
Saturday. I might pop up for a little bit Saturday. I get up and go to church, so I probably won't be on too late. But if I see you popping, I'll hop in and say hi.
All right. Good to see you again, Reese.
All right, man. God bless, brother.
Thanks,
Peace.
man. See you later. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're at the same location. Oh, that's cool, man. I like them better when you're both together. Yeah. Yeah, just give us an hour's heads up, man. Absolutely be there. Maybe even share it with other people. Sad though, I don't know many people in the music industry, because if I did, man, it would definitely help. Yeah. Let's see if God, there's that tune again, everyone. It's on every blues album I got. Name that tune, please. Hey, DM, good to see you, man. Just having a glance down there, man. Yeah, I came up at 8:40. You could have come up. Oh, Jay Blues. I'm sorry, man. Let me bring you up here, bro. There you are, man.
Oh, hey, brother, what's going on, man? No, I'm out here and just wrapping up kind of a inspection of what happened to this bike. But
No shit.
yeah, man, it went to my hobby side. I love working on them. I don't ride them no more, but I love working on them. And uh, my buddy next door, got a set of new tires on a Heritage Deluxe. It's an '03 or an '01. I think it's an '01.
Oh, one.
And for some reason, he called me up and said, I feel like I'm riding a hardtail. I'm like, okay. Well, he brought it here. We put it up on the jack, and I just now looked at it tonight, and I'm like, well, it's not the shocks because they haven't. You could tell they didn't even put a wrench on those soft tail shocks underneath the frame.
Right.
And I could just tell by looking at them, the distance, the travel on those shocks from where they're set. I'm like, nah, I've ridden this bike. There's nothing wrong with it. I turn around and look at that rear tire from underneath, and somebody tweaked the rear fender, and the edges of the fender cut through that brand new Dunlop like a knife.
Oh,
And
shit.
it looks like they didn't align something, or I think what most likely have happened is taking it off their jack. They might have almost dropped the bike, and somebody grabbed it in the wrong place and tweaked that fender in the rear, and that's all it would take to do that.
That or when they tighten up the lug nuts on the rear end, they didn't have the tire pulled back all the way where it should be. You know, in a straight alignment with the rest of the frame. Yeah. Oh, look at that! Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, you're talking like the back tire. Yeah, I looked at the distance of travel between the rear of the fender and that, and then the alignment and the sprockets rubbing against the belt guard. I'm like, holy shit, I'm not touching it. So I did all these videos and photos of it so he could, tell him, hey, I don't know what you guys did, but somebody fucked up.
Yeah, it's like they didn't they didn't align the rear tire properly when they locked it down. You know what I
That's
mean?
correct, sir. That's right.
This thing was all kilter one way or the other. That'll
Yeah.
drive the chain right off, or make it drag into the tire, and also chew into the fucking fender too. Yeah.
You got that right. Oh, a second. It's going to get a little dark here for a second. I just got to get my...
You know what I suspect? Somebody didn't tighten it down enough when they locked it down, locked the rear tire down.
Well,
And
see,
tightened it down.
if they didn't tweak and torque down that axle bolt
Right, right.
properly, and
And
if
then
they
there,
had,
there is that adjuster. What is that on the chain side? Yeah, on the chain
that's
side.
correct.
Yep. You can bring that in or out. Yep.
On a Heritage and on a Dyna, they're on both sides. So
Oh
it's
shit.
like, yeah, they're on both sides. Yeah,
Harley,
it's
they were
like,
only on the one because you knew that on the Harley, you
Hey.
pulled the side that didn't have that. You made
You
sure
got-
that was pulled all the way back to the very fucking end, and then
this
you made
is
the adjustment
the
off your chain
Dyna
side.
low rider over here. So this one you can see it because there's no bags on it. There's your adjuster for the left side, and then come on over here. I'll tell you what, this is a badass. And you come over here, and that's your one on the right side. So you got them on both sides on these jokers.
Nice. That's fucking
Both
beautiful.
these bikes are like that.
It's nice.
Yeah. So, but like I said,
See,
I quit riding a long time ago. But I just love. I ride bikes. I'm into mountain bikes. That's what I want to get now. I want to get
see,
some.
I had the kind of friend that he had his own kind of repair shop at his house in his
Yeah.
garage.
Yeah.
If I
Yeah.
didn't show up by 10 o'clock, he had somebody with because back then Michigan helmet laws, he had somebody with a bucket coming to pick my ass up and bring me to his house so that he could sit at this fucking bar, drink beer, roll his joints, tell me how to work on the bike, the next bike. That's what I did, man. I did everything on them fucking bikes, adjusting valves, everything, dude. And he showed me how to do it, man. I'd worked on
Yes, sir.
pan heads, you name it. I'd worked on it back then. You know, we're talking early 80s. Everything up to the early 80s, I had fucking worked on it, man. Because you didn't charge that much, you know. I don't think anybody had to wait more than a week for anything to get done. That's just how he ran his shop, man. And he
Yeah.
had like four, he had four
I
different bikes there, his own. Two
yeah.
pans,
It's,
a flathead, and he had a 900 Sporty just like I had.
Shit, I got a 1200 custom sitting in here over here. It's
Nice.
it's a little newer one, but it's oh hell, you want to see bikes? Okay, here you go. All right, here's your Dyna.
Right on, Dirty. Right on, man. Oh, yeah.
That's your Dyna. Low rider.
Uh-huh.
There you go. Same as the fat. It's same as the Fat Bob.
Yeah, that makes me
And
think of that Bob Seger tune. Yeah.
that's your Sporty.
There you go. That's my bike right there. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I was gonna ride a Sportster, it's easy to control.
Yes. That's why I
And
like it.
don't do no stupid shit, and you're okay.
You see, we had deer. We had deer that would pop up, you know, and it's better to be in a Sporty than anything bigger than that, man, because you can't avoid them. You know, I have avoided, even in a car, I've avoided deer because I let off the gas and I watched where they were going. You know, at one time I went around them and one fucking deer decided he was going to go the opposite of the rest of the herd. Shattered that plastic fucking fender on that Chrysler LHS and just shattered it. It was pulverized. Luckily, I had a friend that I went to the junkyard, bought a new one, or not a new one, bought a used one. He knew how to put it on. Because they had all the turn signal and all that, and the light and all that on. Because it just shattered the fuck out of it. This doe stepped out and it just, like I said, it was deer on plastic, pulverized, man. I went back and looked, and there wasn't a piece more than, I don't know, 6 to 6 inches long. Because I thought I could get a bunch of it, and I went back the next day for the fender. It completely pulverized. It was all plastic. I couldn't believe it. If it had been metal, it could have been pounded out.
Happy 420, guys. I see everybody in the chat earlier.
Oh yeah. Dirty said he'll come up on my next live. He promises. All right, man. That's cool, man. I know it's late, dude. Dirty's a guy that if it's before 10 o'clock, he can come up. He doesn't want to. He's got thin walls where he's at, and he wants to respect his housemates.
Screw that. I'll fire all 3 of these bikes up and the Chevy, the 91, and let them idle for 30 minutes at 2 in the morning.
Nice.
Yeah.
I remember living like that.
Damn
God,
right.
Oh yes. Loom Dispensary, corner of Schaefer. Nope, I'm sorry. Meredith and Sprinkle Road, Kalamazoo, Michigan. Well, Portage, actually. That's
cool.
That's their logo right there. That's the second moon. I'm not going to zoom in on it. I could pull it off there.
Damn. Nice.
Yep, Loom. That's where I get all my smoking needs from. That's my second moon up there.
Hell yeah.
2 moons. That's cool, Dirty. I'm glad you said that, man. Yeah, Dr. Nick will be in your location when? When will Dr. Nick be in your location, Jay Blues?
Probably Sunday. Sunday he would be. Yeah, Sunday he would be.
Oh, that's a good night to have your style of music. Gotta love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll give me a couple days of soberness. Oh yeah. I like them days.
Yep.
I like the days I like to drink too. Oh, I'm listening to the rain. Rain is really beating out there. Cool. Get that night. See, right behind this trailer is a creek. And I've been waiting for this kind of time because tomorrow I'm going to walk out there with about 20 or so seeds and pushing them with my finger, just not below the first knuckle, about halfway in the first knuckle. Cover them up, first knuckle, cover them up. All along this river, or not river, it's a creek. All on the creek bank. Hey, if 1, 2, 10 prop up, I'll be happy. I'll never have to water them because I'll put them right on the very edge of the river bank where everything that's growing and green right there. And I'll walk out there, through the season and pick anything that isn't marijuana out of its way so it won't drain the energy off the river's edge or the creek's edge, I'm sorry. And I'll put them up high enough where no matter how much water we get, they'll never be underwater. Yeah. We'll see. That's the plan. They gotta be sprouting by May in Michigan. So tomorrow afternoon, guess where I'll be? I'll be on the creek's edge. Every time it rains, that's where the water goes, right to the creek. Last year, that creek got down to where it was only like about a foot across. But but everything all along the edges and over it were all green. So yeah, I know it's used to soaking up the water right there. Yep. No matter what, no matter how dry it gets, I won't ever have to water. I hate watering, but I've done it. Oh God, I used to haul gallon jugs of water even to grow sites. Oh my God, just to make sure they got water. Long time. Not really. We'll call it a long time. Oh yeah. And once again, shout outs are limited here to those who actually show up in chat or on panel. I can't keep giving shout outs to even the channels that are regular if they don't come here once in a while and give me a hey man, good to see you, yeah, right on man, why should I promote those channels that don't do that for me? I mean, I understand that they may be subbed to 5,000 different channels, but I'm a regular. You know what I mean? And it's stated on a few channels that I'm a regular and they don't come here. What the fuck? Tit for tat. I know where my loyalty should be. Or shouldn't be. That's here. Like I said, I started getting a real negative vibe on the channel. Live, I was in the chat.
Which one?
I don't want to say, but he had two panel guests on there that couldn't shut up between them like two little girls. And I just
okay, I hear you.
Yeah, it's like, shut the fuck up. We want to hear one of the main people here live.
Right.
He was at a dispensary, and these two little girls are going on and on, back and forth. They weren't even reading the chat. And I'm going, we want to hear that guy, not you two. And dude, I just got so frustrated with it because I knew it was going to set a bad mood for me. I got out of there. You've seen it. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking.
You got to be careful who you let up in your chat, and you got to tell them. Eventually, you can't dominate what's going on here. This isn't a channel for you and whoever to have a lengthy conversation about what the fuck ever. This is for us all to have a conversation. Not everyone, not individual. I've seen that in other chat rooms where you get like 10 people in there. And you can't understand any two people that are having a conversation. What the fuck good is that? I'm not going to go on and on about it. I'm glad I got out of there. I got in a better mood. I started listening to some good music. And then I leave this in the background. It really helps. It's a little louder here than it is there. It's even better. We won't get struck. That's right. This will be another complete show. Just got to remind them every now and then we do get high on this channel. This isn't for anything but adults. See if I can find this.
Yeah, so that, man, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you, man, bicycles too. You don't get a bicycle aligned just right, you're going to be in for a world of problems.
Oh, absolutely. I've got quick release rims on the new one. The last mountain bike didn't have them. But I'm glad I've got them now. It had it on the seat, but it didn't have it on the rims, and that just seemed kind of cheap to me. But now I've got disc brakes, and I didn't have disc brakes before. What I should do is go buy an extra set of brakes for the front and the back. Because those do wear out fast. Oh, commercial tried to jump in there on us, and we were on point.
That's not bad for 54.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What's happening, Dirt Mike?
I'm hitting a sativa. This one is 88.5%. Nice. Nice and coffee, yep. Roommate goes by and doesn't realize he's talking to an audience. Wow. Yeah, we'll get cross-eyed and connected.
In the chat.
What's that?
Dr. Nick's still in there.
Yeah, he's still out there. Just hanging out, enjoying, mellowing back with the rest of us. Here we are on the Tempest with your captain, Captain Smoke. Like I said, I got to get a whole cast of characters in here. My gunnery sergeant didn't show up tonight. Dr. Nick's about to retire soon. Right on that. Hitting the 11 o'clock hour here.
Yeah, I hear you, Dr. Nick. Man, I hear you. I'll be up till probably, I don't know. But, I know I'll hear from you tomorrow at some point, brother.
Right on.
Right now, I'm still celebrating 420.
Right on. That's right.
Y'all celebrating. That's funny. I look weird. You don't see. If you don't see me with any hair, you know I'm messing around with motorcycles. The worst thing you can do is get your hair caught in some of that shit on a bike, man. When you're working on them.
See, I remember working on everything right down to fucking Hodaka. Do you remember them?
Hadaka 100 dirt bikes.
I had a 100.
They
I had
were
a 125.
badass.
I had a
They were
125.
bad to the bone, man. They had this gigantic expansion chamber on them. They're like, what the
They
hell?
did. Yeah, I
What?
don't remember.
What is it
Remember
with
that?
musicians and bikes? You know, it's like, yeah, man.
You know
I'd rather
what?
have a dirt bike than a Harley today. I wish I had like
Those
a
you
Suzuki
know, those
250.
Hodakas, they shifted backwards. It was one up and fucking all the way down from there, man. Instead of the other way, one down and a bunch up. It was one up and the rest were fucking down. It was cool, man. You could speed shift a lot quicker doing the downs. I wish they would have did that with motorcycles. That'd been cool. With the bigger bikes, but no. Because I got so used to this Hodaka that my grandpa had. That's how I learned to drive motorcycle. 125. He also had combat wombats too. Remember them?
I remember those.
Yeah, we sold them shitloads of them, man. Those are dirt bikes. Remember Tri-Sport? Do you remember Tri-Sport? Three-wheelers? They were three-wheelers.
No.
They were street three-wheelers, and they were red. This couple had bought a pair from my grandpa after Tri-Sport had claimed bankruptcy. The dude severed his whole fucking junk package in the crash. They sued my grandpa. So grandpa went north with everything he had before the tax assessors could get him, and he opened up a little gas station bike shop up there. Yeah, it was weird. It was a real strange time. I remember helping him load the semis full of the used and new stuff. The crated up. Hell, he had crated up fucking snapper rider lawnmowers, all kinds of shit, man.
I remember the snapper.
Snapper rider lawnmowers.
Yeah, they were like. I go back to 1973, 75.
Yep.
Snapper? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Today, if I had my choice of a motorcycle today, which I'm not going to ride anymore. Well, I keep saying that, but I'm not. I would probably get I'd like to have a Suzuki 250 or a Suzuki, I'm sorry, I think it's Kawasaki 500. I like those hill climbing bikes. I love those.
Like an enduro.
Yeah, but I like those hill climbers. I mean, you get down on it and get up that hill, man.
Hold that thought.
That's my shit.
Grandpa needs to go take a trip. I will be right back. Hey, can't help it. Get old. Gotta go when you gotta go.
I can't see myself getting down on that 500 hitting that hill, man. Stay in the rear with the gear. That's where you want to be.
All right. There we go. Much better. All right. Still out here. I'm going to stay up for a while and finish up 420 with you. All right, Dr. Nick, good to see you, man. Glad you are, man. Hell yes. I think we caught Jay Blues in the middle of him doing the same thing I had to. Hey, bodily functions are normal, right? Yeah, I'm really smoking it up on the sativa tonight. Oh, yeah. This is the other high one. This is what they call Focus. 88.5. But let's go a little higher. I'm going to shut this one down. Please, 5 of quotes. Let me grab the new one. This one is. That's the Pineapple Express. 89.5. 1 more percent higher. Here you go.
Yeah, brother, let me get mine up here. Hold on.
It's so tasty.
Yeah, I'll probably lock this place down early tonight. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, Chris, I did get finally got the, for my tripod setup, I got the Beast cage and for the iPhone in there. The video quality is exceptional. So now got that together, and I think I got this yesterday. I don't remember. Yeah, yesterday, but stay up all night long with the dog. That's still ongoing here, not looking too good. So,
I'm sorry.
but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, man, I'm just like amazes me that you go out there and you get somebody to do work on something that's yours, and then you find out you can't even mount a fucking tire. Come on, man.
Yeah. Get a bowl going? No, I didn't. I was going to get a poll going earlier with roaches, and I forgot. I got stoned and I forgot.
That's me, because I don't know what I'm talking about. I just know I'm hanging out with the pirate captain.
There you go. That's right. We're sailing right along. No shark-infested waters. You got no British troops ahead. We're smooth sailing. It's calm, easy. Slight breeze, just enough to fill the sails. It's always the best nights, man. Always. Yeah, it must have been a sailor back in the day. I was a Marine. Same thing.
But probably drop out of here in a second and get back to my musical habitat side. Wanted to do a friend a big favor, and I knew he was real upset about his scooter, but it's something now. He got to take this up with the dealer.
Yeah, no shit. Guy
That's,
should have
that's
fucking aligned his wheels right.
yeah.
There should be some kind of a laser alignment that you can do, man. That'll,
I
so
could
that your
fix it.
front and back wheel aren't doing something different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, now you have to absolutely, you're going to have the rear wheel up off the ground, and they owe them a tire any way you look at it.
Yep. Rear wheel misalignment failure.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
You can't fix what a fucking somebody else did. Well, you can, but
Yeah, I mean,
you shouldn't have to.
You shouldn't have to, right? I mean, it's like, okay, it can be fixed, and it's not that big of a fix, but got some shit out of alignment, and you had a chrome sprocket that's all scraped to shit. Rubbing on the belt guard.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's definitely rear wheel misalignment, dude. Somebody did not set that rear wheel properly. Fucking axle, or not the axle, but they didn't align it with a frame properly. Yeah,
correct. That's correct.
Wow.
They did not align it to the frame properly, and they let it out the door. And that can be dangerous.
That's fucking treacherous almost.
That's fucking scary, brother.
Because that's almost principle when it comes to doing anything with that rear tire, man. The rear tire, the chain, anything of that, you want to make sure it's properly a fucking line.
I think what'll happen is I'll end up. He'll want me to align it for him and fix that up for him, and then he'll ride it back up there and make them put him on a new tire. But then they're going to go through the same thing again, right? You take it all apart,
right.
Put the tire on.
What he has to do is, okay, you're going to put a new tire on it? Go ride it. No, the guy that put the tire on, get on that motherfucker, get on the highway.
Yeah.
Tell me how you did.
Well, see, that's just it. You go to my last experience. I haven't been to a HD dealership in a long, long time, years. But I asked the salesman once. I said, "What do you ride? What kind of bikes you been riding?" "Oh, well, I don't ride at all."
What?
"Did you ever ride?" "No." "Then why are you fucking selling Harleys? You don't put somebody on one that's too heavy for them, they don't care."
I have a Harry Harley Davidson 2 blocks away. I guarantee everybody there that works there, they have a bike. They don't always show up in their bike, but they all have a bike. Every fucking one of them have a bike, man. That's crazy. You don't ride, but you're going to give me advice on what I should buy? You can't place your own ass into that vibration. You kiss my motherfucking ass. You know, you've been riding Hondas and you're selling Harleys. Fuck you. Go sell your Norelco razor somewhere else. You know, because we don't ride. That's what it reminds me. Every time I see somebody on not a Harley, I think of a Norelco razor commercial with Santa Claus riding a three-headed razor through the fucking snow, and that's what it reminds me of. You're just saying on a Norelco. That ain't a machine. You might as well. That might as well be electric.
I tell you what.
And you know what? Here's what's weird. Harley does have electric bikes. They do though.
Oh yeah, the live wire.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, screw that.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, you go ahead, bring it to a rally, do it in a burnout competition.
With chainsaws back too early, and that flopped. Back in the, it had to have been like the 2010s. They tried to do that when Husqvarna tried to do an electric chainsaw, and it just flopped. Now it's coming back again, and they got a whole lineup of shit. It's like, you know, fuck yourself and your electric shit, man. I keep gassing it, and it'll keep going and going and going and fucking going. As long as I keep gassing it. I keep changing batteries on that motherfucker, and about the third battery, it don't want to go no more because it's too hot. That's just how they run, man. Well, you got to the job too fast. No, it can't handle the load. I know
that's right.
Electric.
That's exactly what it is. But
you can't handle the load, man. They have not figured out the fucking scientific mechanics that can handle a human's being heavy, ultra heavy load, and it still be able to stand there and go 100% strong because there's a failure in it. It's a mechanical failure. It's called consequence. The people that thought it out never thought of the end product. They only thought about the means to get there. Oh, yeah.
so, yeah, I don't know how long you're going. I'm gonna have to jump out of here.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be much longer. Oh yeah, man.
Okay, cool. I'm not looking at the chat, but Melvin, and I am gonna look at the chat right now. Hold on. Dr. Nick, he's probably just now. Okay, Dirty Mike, of course, I know he's there.
Yep.
Gators, hello. Hope you're still in here.
Melvin was over an hour ago.
I know Melvin's hanging.
Yeah, Melvin hangs. Melvin hangs in a lot of different. He keeps 2, 3, 4 of them going at a time. Sometimes.
That's cool. I like that. Yeah, that's awesome. All right. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue on my home journey here with a few things that are, and
thank you for coming up, man. I appreciate it.
too, brother. You know I'm here for you, brother, all the time.
Right on.
It's my hang.
Yours is mine. When I see it, if Grandpa isn't napping or something, I catch. Hey, I'm on there, man. Hell yeah.
It's like solitude, you know. It's like you come in. It's like, yeah, all right. The chill zone. So
I ain't got to put on or put up. Exactly. All right, man. We'll see you on the next one and on yours.
And peace out. We will see you.
Yeah, I'll stay on for a little while longer. 11:20, maybe another 20 minutes, unless I get another panelist up here. Thank you very much for coming, Jay Blues. It's always a pleasure to have you on my show, man. And I'm always honored to be on yours. We'll see that again. Just enjoying the music. They might want to put a commercial in right there. Let's see if I can catch it. Maybe not. There's that song again. I gotta look. It's like 3/4 into this 8 hours. Wow, that's crazy. That song just keeps popping up every time. But like I said, there's so many. They said Robert said the devil only gave him like 16. They've all been based off of 16. That was the number I heard, 16. The devil. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Two guests tonight. That's not bad. Maybe. It's always a good night. Good daytimes. Great night, guys. We love that rhythm and blues. Give you some meat. Well, I said, I'll probably go to 40. 11:40. See what's going on. Anybody want to come up? The link is at the top of the chat. And I will post that again. In the chat. Hey, you know what? That stopped out and the commercial wanted to try to open up. And we stopped that commercial. I wish I didn't have to because that's a St. Jude commercial, but I can't advertise for them, unfortunately. Case anyone wants to come on. 8:01. You must have to work tomorrow. Otherwise, I'd see that. I seen him earlier on another live. I guess that he may have to work in the morning. He's got responsibilities. Take care of this. 10:30. 9:30. He's in 9:30, 10:30. I'm not sure which. Probably 9. You never know. Hey, we all got lives to live right out. I'm gonna get up right at night here pretty soon. I'd love to be able to do it tripping. Finding such delights in this area is kind of difficult. It's been about a year. Before that hill had been 20 some years. But I'd gotten some off a friend and saved up. I'm dehydrated. That's not the word I want. Crystallized psilocybin comes in like a. The only thing I can use to describe it is like a rice cake. Thinner, different color. Man, it was such a clean mushroom high compared to LSD. It was wonderful. But it not half as intense or anything like that. It was very clean. I had to sit with that. I was on a bicycle. Wonderful evening. I could do it again, but finding just the LSD would be impossible. Unless anyone's got some suggestions on illegal or whatever. We do not promote illegal actions on this street. Yeah, I'm gonna cut her down soon because I don't see anybody in there. There's one in the message. There's one more in there listening to me. That might be Skinner. Skinner's one behind that. You never know. I'm gonna speak up and say something. Because I know one of them is me. But there's two there. So where the other one is. Somebody that's used to coming up there, maybe about to do their own show. Because I know somebody's about to do their own show that is subscribed here. If that's you, hey, thank you for coming. Give me a thumbs up at least. Anytime, every morning I wake up, because a certain few channels don't come on till very late. I'll at least go there and give it a thumbs up. I mean, if I'm subscribed, I owe it to the creator at least a thumbs up. Whether I agree with the content or if I don't agree with the content, I shouldn't be subscribed to it. So me telling you that I catch your shows that start at very early in the morning and always give you a thumbs up, maybe pass that on to me. That'd be nice, right? I don't mind, tit for tat, man. I don't talk about you on my channel. And I don't watch your channel enough to know if you do mine, but I'm pretty sure you don't. Yeah, we'll see. It's all right. How many thumbs have I got? I have to check on my advance. Just one? And that's mine? Wow. You know what I need to do? I need to get out of there and come Hey, all right. Hey, thank you for the thumbs up, everyone. It took me a while to get there. I was looking at when I first turned on the channel, there was only me. 8 of you, thank you. Hey, 2 of you would have been fantastic. I'm glad I got 8 thumbs up. Thank you. A lot of times, even when you're on Roku, it doesn't show up that person watched. It's weird how Roku works these things. Sometimes it's kind of discriminatory. 34. Well, there's 6 minutes, guys. If I don't have somebody up, I'm going to shut her down. But I do appreciate the 2 that's come up tonight. Hell yes. Broke Fish, that's one of you out there. Hey, thank you, man. I give shout outs, man, where they're deserved. I go to yours and you shout me out all the time, man. If I come into the chat, you're attentive. I try to be. Try to be attentive. Yeah. starting to get hungry too. I'd like to thank you, Dr. Nick, for coming out tonight. Coming out on chat. Dirty Mike, as always. Thank you, sir. And I look forward to my next live. Perhaps you on there. Jay Blues. Gators, as always, man. Gators Sky Exploration. Hell of a channel, man. The man can play. And he can observe, too. Melvin, thank you, sir. Appreciate you being here. I'm going through the chat right now as well. Reese, as always, man. Thank you, Mr. Reese. That's about it. I think I've covered everybody. Motorboat Maniac. Yeah, gotta remember Motorboat. I don't know if he's still alive or not. I'm gonna check after this. If he is, I'll go on there, give him a holler out. Skinner, as always, Skinner. I see Skinner everywhere. Appreciate your shout out. Holler back. And yes. That's what happens when you actually look at your chat, everyone. A lot of people don't. And I encourage anyone that comes up on my panel to, let's keep looking at chat, We need to see what the audience is, those who are watching us, we need their opinions too, And without it, you kind of, you start isolating people. Someone in chat says, hey, that guy is talking blah, 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 blah. I'm going to look back. And they may be right. It may have opened my eyes. That's what happens. Well, 2 more minutes and I'm going to be shut down here. Excuse me. I do appreciate my 2 panel guests that came by. And excuse me, I almost got the hiccups. Everybody who's been on panel tonight. Once again, this is the Tempest. And we're sailing. Foggy water's the way it looks up ahead. That's all right. Things are starting to warm up. That's kind of typical for this time of year. We're going to go nice and slow. Put a shouter out on the bow. Make sure nothing's out there. He's not going to holler, oh, God! But he is going to holler. What he hollers will be on the next show. Probably Saturday night. Maybe Sunday. We'll see what happens. Until then, let me start lowering the song here. Thank you, everyone that came, everyone that came up on panel, and all my guests, and all those. Oh, Motorboat's going to kick on here, so I'm going to have to go to Motor. Anyway, thank you again, everyone. Appreciate you. And I look forward to our next one. Until then, stay stoned. Let's stay right to one another, too. All right, good night, everyone.